With us now is FMX and distance jumping champion. Everybody knows he's a legend of the sport. Of course, it's our own Robbie Maddison. Welcome to MXTV again, mate.
Thanks, mate. Good to be back on the air.
How'd you get into the freestyle scene?
The freestyle scene really kind of just lit a candle in me when, during my apprenticeship, I'd raced up until 16, and the dream of following Chad and going to Europe and being a racer, you know, I was like really significantly smaller than the rest of the guys I was competing against, and I was a late bloomer. I think it really messed with how fast I was on the track. You know, in the 80cc class I'd dominate, but in the 125 class I was kind of really struggling to get the podium, so I didn't really get noticed at a young age and didn't get the, you know, when you went to senior there was really no offers, so I went and did an apprenticeship. And it was just advice from my dad, and it was great advice. You know, I learnt so many keys about life and, you know, putting in the hard work. And, you know, usually when it's tough, it's not time to quit. It's time to kind of go a bit deeper and push a bit harder. And I think that mentality has definitely paid off when it's come to riding bikes.
Can you explain to me one of your quotes? I believe that sometimes in life you have to take risks to get wiser.
Through life itself, I think you can get lost on like the direction you're going, you know, and I think for me personally, like there's always this goal of being a star on a bike and all this kind of stuff, but really once you get there, you're still looking and you feel kind of hollow inside. And, you know, I think taking those risks and trying to get that drive for materialistic things, you know, I think after taking the risks and then getting those things, and then to look back, it was never about that anyway, you know, and I think the wisdom came is like the happiness is like when I was like really able to kind of just let go of the drive to kind of, and just get back to basics, and I think having a family and all that definitely has helped. I mean, for me, all these risks that I've taken has made me kind of look back and appreciate the small things. There was a part inside of me that felt comfortable doing these bigger jumps. You know, I'd do the ramps, no problem. I was having a lot of fun, but there was a drive inside of me that just wanted to jump big jumps. You know, I was like hitting these ramps, and it was so cool to hit it, but I was like, we're in second gear. You know, I've got like 4 others to hit, so I wanted to hit something 5th gear pinned and feel what that felt like. And eventually, Crusty Demons were having a big event, and Seth Enslow was lined up to do the world record jump, and weeks before he broke his wrist and was unable to ride, and word on the street was looking for someone to do the record, and I was like, this is my calling, like this is what I'm about. So I called the guys at Krusty's and, you know, kind of pleaded with them the case, and I had no footage, I have no pictures to prove that I could do what I was claiming I could do, but I just knew that I had it in me. And I think very first jump I went 220 feet. From there we stretched the ramp right back, and I realised in myself, like, I know I can go so much further, and then that was just motivation then to kind of go out and keep pushing it, and I've been able to follow my dream and my passion and living from it, and that's probably the coolest thing to do is to make your job something that you're passionate about.